Hey Google friends, good to hear from all of you. You know, it's always exciting when you share stories about how the tips and tricks from Google Wednesdays have been helpful. Thank you. Last week, our topic demonstrated a trick for splitting columns in a Google Sheet. This week, we're looking at how to sort information in a Google Sheet. Here you see that we have some data in our spreadsheet, but it's all mixed together. You know, we do have columns that say first name, last name, class period, superhero character. You know, this is all listed in what they call the header row. But underneath those column titles, there's, no alphabetization of the names and no organization within the number columns. So it's just all random data that needs to be sorted and organized in order to make sense of it all. So first of all, we need to select the data that we want to have organized. And an easy way to select everything in the spreadsheet is to click in this blank box above the numbered rows and alongside the column letters. Now that our data is selected, we're going to use the data menu to select Sort Range. And in the Sort Range box that appears, we want to make sure to place a check mark in this box that says data has a header row. And there's two reasons that we want to do this. First of all, if we do not check it, then all those titles in our header row will just get sorted along with all the random data underneath them. And also you'll see that it doesn't change the column names at all. But if I go ahead and select data has a header row, it won't sort my information in row 1 along with the rest of the data. And also it gives me the names of my columns, those titles here, instead of saying, column A, column B. And this is extremely helpful, especially if you have a large spreadsheet that has a lot of column names. That's really helpful. So what I want to do today is I want to sort out my class periods, so those are all grouped together. And then within each class period, I want to alphabetize the students or the people in there by last name. So first of all, I want to have my class period organized from least to greatest. So I'm going to leave it at A to Z. Now if I wanted from greatest to least, the numbers in that column, then I would click the Z to A. But I want them from least to greatest. And now the second part is that I want to sort from within each class period. I want to sort those names alphabetically by the last name. So I'm going to say add another sort column, and I'm going to select last name, and I'm going to leave it selected as A to Z because I want them alphabetized alphabetically from A to Z. I could go on creating more columns, but I don't need to in this instance. So I'm going to go ahead and click the sort button. And automatically, my class periods now are all organized in numerical order, and within each class period, it's alphabetized by last name. So that's a really slick trick. You need to know how to do that if you ever are going to be working with random data in a spreadsheet. Now, for those of you who have a workstation or a Chromebook with a mouse, if you right-click up here in our blank box, it'll not only select all the cells in your spreadsheet, but it'll also give you this. It'll also give you the menu right there, so you can save yourself a step by just clicking Sort Range right from that blank box. If you right-click here, there you go. All right. So I hope you find this Google tip handy. This is Dr. Weber signing off. Have a great googly week.